Nothing gets a football crowd fired up quite like a quarterback sack, preferably from the blind side, with a fumble thrown in for good measure. The NFL has only kept sack statistics since 1982, so many great players from yesteryear have been left off the leaderboard. Still, it's hard to argue with Washington Redskins' top 5 list of all-time sack leaders, some of the greatest and most feared players to ever earn their feathers. At number 5, with 35.5 sacks, is the man in the battle-scarred helmet, Dave Butts. At 6 foot 7 inches and 295 pounds, he was a monster of a man, routinely terrorizing the offensive lineman charged with keeping him out of the backfield. In 1983, Butts broke through lines like a human battering ram, earning a career-best 11.5 sacks en route to his first Pro Bowl. Butts missed only 4 games throughout his entire 16-year career, including 14 years as a Redskin. Although known for his quiet, intimidating demeanor, he offered a gem of a quote at a parade following the Redskins' victory in Super Bowl 17, saying to the rain-soaked crowd, "We came, we saw, we kicked their butts." At number 4 on the list, with 41.5 sacks, is another ex-Cardinal, Ken Harvey. Harvey came to Washington in 1994. The rebuilding Redskins were on the verge of some lean years, but Harvey consistently played like a champion. He registered 13.5 sacks during his first season in D.C. and made 4 consecutive Pro Bowls. Harvey's inspiring play earned him membership in the ranks of the 70 greatest Redskins of all time, and he retired from football in 1998. At number 3 is another linebacker, Monty Coleman. Coleman was an 11th-round steal in 1979, stockpiling 43.5 official sacks during his 15 years with the Burgundy and Gold. His biggest sack totals came in 1984 when he recorded 10.5 QB takedowns. Coleman was the Redskins' Iron Man. His 217 games played is second only to Darrell Green in team history. As a rookie in 1983, Charles Mann represented a new breed of defensive linemen, a unique combination of brains and brawn, whose arsenal of physical weapons ran the gamut, from raw power to athletic grace. Mann ranked second in team sack totals with 82 over 10 years. Mann's season-high sack total came in 1985 when he tallied 14.5, one of 4 seasons with double-digit sacks.
You stay hungry. If you stay hungry, it's amazing what you can do.
While not on the top 5 list, other Redskins deserve mention as some of the team's greatest quarterback hunters. One of the first was defensive end Gene Brito, one of the most popular Redskins of the 50s. The early 70s brought new forces to be reckoned with, like Bill Brundage, the Dancing Bear Ron McDowell, and Dyron Talbert, supposedly the only player to ever make Cowboys legend Roger Staubach swear during a game. From 1978 to 1981, there was Coy Bacon, often credited as the unofficial NFL record holder for sacks in a single season with 26. Bacon played the last 4 years of his 13-year career with the Redskins, and his larger-than-life persona, combined with his ferocious performance on game day, made him a fan favorite. Bruce Smith spent the prime of his 17-year career, of course, as a Buffalo Bill, but it was as a Redskin that he set the all-time NFL record for career sacks at 200. Smith came to Washington in 2000 and silenced doubters by notching a 10-sack season. In 2003, he claimed the coveted sack crown by dropping Giants quarterback Tim Hasselbeck. Smith retired in 2004 and remains the NFL's all-time sack leader, but tops on the all-time Redskins list is one of the most colorful characters in team history, Dexter Manley. Manley burst onto the scene in 1981 as a loudmouth, tough-talking rookie. Didn't take long for fans and opponents to realize Manley's play could back up the talk. In the 1982 NFC Championship game, Manley delivered perhaps the most famous hit on a quarterback in Redskins history, sidelining Cowboys quarterback Danny White and reducing him to tears in the process.
My attitude was this sort of Raider mentality. I like to kick them and I like to go punch them right in the and take them and try to rip them off. But I wouldn't do that, but that was my attitude.
In 1983, Manley posted the first of 4 consecutive double-digit sack seasons. But, much to Joe Gibbs' chagrin, Manley's mouth was also overachieving. Before a Monday night game with the 49ers, Manley warned Joe Montana that he would ring his clock. His metaphors may have been mixed, but not his results. Montana's clock was indeed cleaned and rung that Monday night. Manley was on his way to the most successful year in his career, posting an incredible 18.5 sacks and earning his first Pro Bowl selection. Manley's days as a Redskin ended after the 1989 season. He finished with 91 sacks, tops in team history, and remains a fan favorite. Who will be the next player to crack the top 5? Time will tell. But a prime candidate is linebacker Brian Arakpo, who began his Redskin career in 2009 with the performance of a seasoned veteran, racking up 11 sacks. As of 2011, he already has 19.5 to his credit and has made the Pro Bowl each of his 2 years so far. Since the forward pass began to dominate the game, skilled pass rushers have been a crucial component of a successful NFL defense. Through the years, the Redskins have fielded some of the best, and hopefully, some of the best yet to come.